Just don't forget, I have to do I record now on a Wednesday, so I can't. No more cooking on Wednesdays.
Lineoki, new
Wednesdays
nads
and
would be
Monday and
hungover.
Friday.
Got
Bye.
to go out for shopping, Penny Legate. You're right. This is from what when we jumped on Nanny Di and said, "Why are you going now?" Apparently now is between now and 12, is it, or 11:30 is the best time to go
Yeah,
shopping.
but that's going to change because everyone's saying that now.
Oh, right.
Apparently, our local Sainsbury's, the best time is 11 o'clock. There's nobody there.
Is there? Oh. Okay, so this is a bit of a news gathering, but I figured we'd have a little laugh at Nadia's expense because she's hungover.
I've got a really unfair hangover.
Yeah, and when you're hungover, all news is bad news, isn't it? Really.
I've got an unfair.
Apart from when your husband drops water all down his front.
Oh my God, it's
which
so
is why
funny.
I've got a wet front.
He literally went to drink his water.
No, but it was also accompanied by me saying there's nothing like water, is there, sometimes?
That's when you hurl it down.
It's like that movie Airplane, you know, when he
Your
says, I've got a
top.
drink problem, and then hurls it over his shoulder.
Yeah, so yesterday it was my mum's birthday, so we had a lovely, lovely time in the garden. I made the most gorgeous sesame prawn toast, didn't I, that I have to make for you guys.
You did. Morning, everyone. Look at these lovely
was
people all
so
saying good morning.
nice.
Jackie Sheehan, Sarah Davis, Stephen
Good
Essine.
morning.
Sorry if I got that wrong. Essinine. Georgina Duffy, Heather Westgarth, Sarah Hosking, Kelly the Jersey Girl. Love that name, it's quite cool.
Kelly the Jersey
Penny
Girl.
Wilkinson, Anne Murray, Roma Mullen. Morning, I'm a new family
Morning.
guest. Love from the Emerald Isle. Roma Mullen. Do you know what? I have to say there's a lilting
a
loveliness to the Irish.
What a lovely name, Roma.
Yeah. We're gonna come and find
We
you.
might have to
and
have
we're
another
gonna-
baby so we
we
can
might
call
have
it
to have a
Roma.
dance. I'd like, yes, Roma. What a
Oh
beautiful
God,
name.
I can't. I haven't got any.
Well,
I've
welcome
got
to
dried
the
up
family
ovaries.
guest. And I have to say, we have a huge tug to Ireland. We're beginning to feel like it's our
We're
second home.
definitely doing a trip to Ireland to meet subs there because we've got a lot of subs there.
I looked at the
And we have never looked at it properly.
No.
Ireland.
I've been to Dublin and I've been to... I think
briefly.
Sligo, actually. I've been to a monastery outside Sligo.
I went for a girls' weekend to Dublin, but I think you kind of have to know somebody there to take you to the good
it helps.
places.
But I looked at my analytics of my personal Instagram account, which is a great way to plug in it, Mark_Adderley. And if there's any more Irish people here, please follow me, because my Irish contingent is quite sizable. It's British, followed by American, followed by Irish.
Is it?
Yeah. I love the Irish, got such a cracking sense of humour. I mean, that's a huge generalisation, because there's some very unfunny Irish people.
Can I finish telling my story now?
Sorry, do apologise. I got carried away in the
I
Emerald
was
Isle.
really good. I made lovely food. I didn't do the thing. This is me explaining why I don't think I should have a
Anne
hangover.
Croydon Carol Green.
I didn't have a drink while I was cooking. I didn't even have a sip of drink until I had started to eat, and then I didn't mix my drinks. And we only drank champagne because it was my mum's 83rd birthday, so it was champagne only. We had a lovely time, didn't we? We played Names on the Head.
Very funny.
He put Melania Trump on me, and I put Ivanka Trump on him.
What's the likelihood of that?
Weird is that? We both chose a Trump. With all the people in the world, we both chose a Trump.
Hiya, Nanny Di.
Hi, Nanny Di.
It's nearly Nanny Di's birthday on Sunday.
Nanny Di's coming to the garden on Sunday.
Nanny Di's birthday.
And Nanny Di, our mums are so different. In lots of ways, they're quite alike. It's quite funny. So my mum has like duck and prawns and champagne. And Nanny Di has requested my
This is
Five
so bizarre.
Guys.
Yeah, I've never known her request something so sort of... Yeah, Five
She goes,
Guys.
if you're going to do me a birthday lunch, could you do me Five Guys? Check out the vlog, guys, where we make Five Guys. It's really good.
And Nanny Di, I mean, I have to say, I would say you look great for your age, but she's actually 33.
33.
Yeah.
So, drank the champagne, finished early enough drinking, probably finished drinking at about 6. Did all the things I was supposed to, drank loads of water, had a vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C, went to bed. I woke up every fucking 2 hours. So if anyone out there at the moment, we know that there are lots of people that follow us here that are sober. I just want to say to you, it's not what it's cracked up to be. When you're seeing people drink, I mean, no, it's never worth it. It was nice enough. I should have had 2 glasses.
I think we should share...
I actually lied on Instagram. I said I've had 2 glasses at lunch and I feel this bad. And Sober Dave DM'd me. He goes, well, not really 2 glasses, that was.
No, no, do you know why he said that?
I went,
He said,
it was
what-
more
no,
like 6,
Because
actually.
he said to me, what sort of a Dave you had? I said, normal, repetitive, drunken chat.
That's not very nice. That's a horrible horrible way to reduce the day where it was
No,
really nice.
no, I mean towards the end. You do get a bit repetitive.
I wasn't repetitive. What was I repetitive
You were
about?
roaring with laughter at the same thing. So
What?
I can't remember.
Yeah, because it's not true.
It is true.
It is not true.
It was. No, but I meant he roared with laughter. It was very funny. But can I share with the subs?
I have to say, I very rarely drink.
An issue that
much.
Betty, Nadia's mum, took great umbrage with yesterday, and I want to ask everyone if they share her umbrageousness. So, one of us used the word "I feel good."
Oh God, don't start this.
No,
again.
no, but I want to know what you lot think. And can I just say a quick hello to Carol Drever? I filmed on the Orkney Islands.
I want to go to the Orkney Islands.
We'd
so
like to
bad.
come back. Looking at the sea from the top of the Orkney Islands is just something
Oh, I'd
else.
love to go there. I think they'd have peace there.
What do you think?
I want toast and
Betty
marmite.
was very upset about the fact that it's grammatically incorrect, that you cannot be using an adjective to describe a state of mind. So to say I feel good...
No, how are you doing?
Good.
I'm good.
I'm good.
She
She
said,
said, no,
"You're
I'm
saying
well." You
that
should
you
say
are
I'm
good."
well.
Well, we know it's grammatically... Oh, don't start this again. We know it's
I
grammatically
just want people
wrong,
to tell us.
but it is colloquialism. It's slang.
I've filmed at the Cuillin, is it the Cuillin Mountains of Skye as well? Scotland is somewhere I've been trying, as you
Oh, I
know
love
guys, I
Scotland.
bought Nadia, well,
I climbed Ben
I bought her
Nevis.
the promise of a trip to Skye. We had to cancel the booking in the end because of work. But I did buy her the promise of a trip to Skye, and I'm going to follow through on that because I think you guys, you know what I want to do a little bit more of? I want to do, and I can't, this is why I want to get out of lockdown. I want us to get back to filming stuff. I don't know if you guys follow the vlogs in detail. I love filming places and things and having musical interludes and having a bit of filmmaking. Rather, do we have to see ourselves?
I just want to see how rough I look.
You don't look rough at all, you look lovely. Let's keep that up there.
Toast and Marmite, that is what I want. That's what I was going to say, but here's some pause for breath. What does everybody have for their hangovers? I think I'm going to go down Toast and Marmite Road. What
Yeah.
was your favourite hangover,
Carla
Kilmark?
Osmani.
Yours was a Bloody
Mary. There, with an enormous piece of celery, which was the big gesture of health.
Health, yeah.
I'm eating celery. I'd sit there with it like a bloody cigar. What a moron.
Nadia, last night you kept repeating yourself on the chat.
Yes, I don't think a person who's drunk too much is in a fit state to say whether they're repetitive or not.
Was that really boring?
The conversation took on a circular skew, and me and Kiki looked at each other and we went upstairs. It was fine. It was fine. You're having a laugh. That's what drunk people do. So here's the thing. It's Prince Philip's 99th birthday today.
Da 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 da.
I don't think it needs us to sing him happy birthday. Glencoe, Isle of Skye, cheese on. So no one seems to be bothered by whether you should say you're good or not. Raining in Scotland today. Isn't it always raining in Scotland?
It's kind of a cosy day today, isn't it? It's like a day where you could just stay in and watch films. Wish I could stay.
Nikki Thompson. My husband says I repeat myself when I have a drink in me.
Everyone does.
You know, everyone does. Repetition itself isn't a problem. It's when repetition around something that was originally funny loses its humour after the
Oh, will you
18th
just
time.
tell me what it was? Because you're really pissing me off now.
Babe, I'm winding you up.
What? I don't remember
I'm
laughing.
winding you up. It's so easy.
I just don't know.
She's been
why.
running around the kitchen
I
this morning
just
going,
don't
you're
know
not
why
making
you
a
can't
fuss at
be
me.
nice to me.
No.
Why can't you just?
A few slices
You know
of
when
cu-
you're
Oh, that's a
hungover
good
and you
tip.
just want somebody to just be nice to you, and he hasn't even looked at me.
I've worked
Not
out.
properly.
Kyra Litton, Nadia, if you slices of cucumber before bed, it sucks up the alcohol.
Oh.
That's a good tip.
You know the kind of hangover I've got? I'll do that next time. I've got the kind of hangover I just feel just a bit... It's the... You know what it is? It's the disrupted sleep from alcohol that actually makes you feel really shit.
Yes.
Because I'm not dehydrated or anything like that. I just feel knackered.
Katie Johnston, we are doing the
I
quiz
feel
tonight.
like I've smoked 100 fags. Right, who would like to offer? We need
We have
2 people, right, who are joining the quiz tonight, because we haven't got time, we got a load to do today, to come up with 5 questions each. From
just some questions about
Just
us
5
lot.
questions.
But here's the thing. I want the people who've done them before to know we are waiting for the arrival of a special thank you lockdown
Yeah.
card to send.
We've had
I've
a
got
bit
all-
of a problem with
we've
the
had a problem,
supplies.
yeah, with the supplies. We've got all of your addresses. They're all lined up to go. Leo, you're one of them as well. And so whoever does do this for us will also go onto that list. And if you
and get our special
yeah.
lockdown card.
So the best thing to do is
I did drink
probably
loads of water, Amra.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop a little call out on, or I'll tell you what I could do. I could do. Oh no, because then you'll all know the answers. No, that won't work, will it?
No, so would anyone... Okay, Granine Scarlet Wood and Claire Ross Reed. They're the two first people we saw.
Right, two first people.
So
there you go.
Granine Scarlet
Grania,
and Claire Ross
Grania?
Reed.
Grania? I
Grania.
used to work with a team called
Grania Scarlet.
Grania Scarlet and Claire Ross Reed. Are we pronouncing that correctly? If you two are happy to do that, that would be lovely. And then if you pop your postal addresses to Michelle in the details below, that'd be lovely.
And then we'll send you... So, but Mark, you have to tell them what we want because they might not have done it before.
5 questions about anything to do with us in our vlogs.
Yeah.
Yeah? Tricky questions that only the true aficionados...
But
things that are quite funny. For example, it was things like, what was the name of the seagull that I named in Cornwall?
Yeah, that's right. That's that sort of thing where
toothpaste just there.
and it will be exactly an hour because we have to do something at 9, don't we, tonight?
Yes, so it'll be 8
till 9.
8 o'clock.
8 till 9 tonight, right here. You might not be notified by YouTube, remember, so just be here at 8.
And for members, I'll be popping this on the community page. This is just some housekeeping. There will be the members live tomorrow night at 8. We thought we'd keep it at 8 on a Thursday because Clap for Carers is now no more. So we thought we could do our own little chat for carers. I don't know, chat for us type thing.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we'll read some comments out as well of your previous comments from the Sunday show on the members live on Thursday.
Oh look, Miss AJB, is that Andrea? Is that Andrea? I have 20 green figured hell questions ready to go. Okay, the two we've just said, Claire Ross Reed and Grania and Miss AJB, you send yours through. We've got Miss AJB, you're on a list to send a card to already.
Okay, so
yeah.
Guys, if you haven't watched Green Fingered Hell,
get watching.
Spend a day watching the Green Fingered Hells because there's going to be some questions from them.
Can I just share a story that
Thank you so much for doing that as well.
Yeah, that's really... We love it. Steve the Seagull. Well done, Jackie Vellino. I just wanted to share a quick story because it's very close. Do you remember Wretch 32, the singer of that beautiful song we love in LA?
Sorry, I was just having a moment.
What's that song we love in LA?
No, what is it? I don't know.
Oh my God, I've forgotten how it goes.
Could anybody cut somebody that I used to
No, not that one. No, not that one. The hip hop one. The hip hop one that you really like. Oh my God, what is it? I can't.
Somebody that I used to know.
Okay, I'll tell you that story in a minute. Carry on talking.
I can't. I'm having a moment of hungoverness where you know when you suddenly go.
Oh, what? Where you get a boomerang hit?
But after this, we're going to be filming the recipes for the Sunday show, and I'm doing breakfast recipes for the No Name Sunday show, and I'm going to show you how to make the perfect poached egg and how to make the perfect hash browns. So I'm going to be cooking that after this.
Oh, okay. Don't go.
Don't leave.
Please
stay.
Please stay.
Can we play that in the...
With me. That
Next time we're in the car.
artist dad has been tasered by the police in Tottenham.
No.
Yeah, it's just shown. He's been on the news and everything.
Oh, God.
Wretch 32 shows
God,
distressing footage of his father being tasered at his North London home.
Why was he tasered?
They were investigating some kind of drugs issue in the area. He wasn't found guilty. He's
62.
And he's 62. And he was just posting it saying that he didn't think this would happen if he was a white family. There he is, that's the artist. I just thought, because we love that song so much. I saw his name pop up and I was just like, oh my God. So thank God I got... So, have you seen that the schools are being encouraged to turn to hotels and church halls to create classrooms?
No.
Well, because here's a problem, guys. How do they do this? They've said, get everyone to school and social distance. The buildings haven't got any bigger.
No, you can't do it.
No,
I mean,
so you
friends
can
of ours
do
that are teachers said it literally cannot
No,
do
so you can do it with a reduced attendance. But then what do you do so what everyone's going up in arms about at the moment, and this is something that I'm intrigued by, is there is apparently no plan to get all children into classrooms for September. The government doesn't have a plan, other than now they're contacting heads and saying, get church halls and empty hotels. Have you heard of anything so ridiculous?
But you know what? The other thing is, it's like our girls go to the park every weekend and they said, there is no social distancing whatsoever. Children are all hugging each other, on each other's back. You just can't hold back the sea like this.
Try.
Do you not think, who thinks that we're going to have to just at some point, and I'm scared of going out. I still don't go anywhere. I still haven't been to the supermarket. I'm not going to be going into any shops in January. On the 15th.
Wow, that's very specific.
15th.
Worry.
But I was talking with my mum and dad about this yesterday, and I was saying, I've got to. We've got to, because we don't know when this virus is going to be completely gone. There isn't going to be a date. No. We don't know if we're going to get a vaccine. We are going to have to, at some point, just... I don't want to have a life where I'm hiding and frightened in the house all the time. I don't want to never see children playing and... You know, we are going to have to live with it somehow.
Yeah.
Because 80% of people get fairly mild symptoms. 5% of people, 5%. Okay, in a population of 50 million, Mark, what's 5%? I can't do percentage.
Of 50 million...
Are we 50 million in this country?
50 million, 10% is 5 million.
Yeah, so
2.5 million.
2.5 million. So for 2.5 million, it's critical. But even at that, not everybody
Faith Goodman,
does.
you make a really good point. We had porter cabins back in the 1970s. So did we.
Oh yeah, my classroom was a porter cabin.
Did we.
What a good idea.
What a good idea. So they need to drop porter cabins into the playgrounds of most schools. There you go, solved. Boom,
because the kids can't play in the playgrounds anyway.
No, it's a brilliant idea. And it was a defining feature of the 70s.
I loved my porter cabin.
You'd go up the little stairs.
Because ours was in the field, and so it felt really good. Mind you, it was hot in the summer.
No, it was hot. But you could get a
Cold
few
in the
porter
winter.
cabins on a field. Faith Goodman, you need to bloody well get an
That's
award.
a really good idea.
Call up Boris, say, look, I've got some ideas for you here. You can pretend they're yours. But do you know
there
what?
is something though, but I wonder if, because a porter cabin is very enclosed, like, you know, at Loose Women now, we are in the big Anton Deck Saturday Night Live studio, which is probably 10 times bigger than we need it for Loose Women.
Yeah.
And that's because the air circulating is, you've got to be in big airy spaces, haven't you? So
you do.
Maybe that's what it is with the porter cabin.
Maybe. When I was at school, we used to sit in the class. My school, Thomas Jones, used to be, I think it must have been a prefab school. It's in Ladbroke Grove, St Mark's Road. I always loved the fact that Mark was in the name of the road that my school was on. And in the middle of the class, the walls would fall over. And I remember sitting in a maths class and a wall collapsed. I mean, it was like a panel. Just fell on all of us, and we were like that, holding it up. Mr. Wood came over and said, "Right, call the maintenance." And he was holding out. The thing that worries me about that was so many of these.
It's amazing we all made it through.
I know
the 70s.
so many of these schools had, like my secondary school, Holland Park, had asbestos in the ceilings above its swimming pool. We were swimming through. I mean, that's no laughing matter.
You had a swimming pool.
Holland Park was the first comprehensive in the school,
Dina had a swimming
and it
pool.
had its own swimming pool.
Dina's school had a pool.
And
they had 600 violins. 600.
600? What kind of a school did you go to?
No, this wasn't me. This was Dina's school.
We had 600 guns.
It wasn't private. It was an old-fashioned grammar school,
wow.
And every single pupil had to learn a musical instrument.
Yeah.
600 girls, 600 violins.
Claire Ross Reed, if you send the questions to Michelle's email, which is right at the bottom of the information on this video. When are you going through Labour, Mark? 05, Laurie-Anne. It's coming. Oh, I promise you, it's coming. We're just because of the problems with lockdown and importation and shipping.
The place where we can get it from is not open, not available. But as soon as we can get it, we will get it. But maybe we need to do something in the interim. Come on, they got us to 100,000.
Vicky Taylor, our porter cabin was demolished because it had asbestos. Someone just said, is that why you've got asthma?
Yeah.
I bloody hope not, because asthma and lung damage from asbestos is a terrible, terrible thing.
Well, you could look that up and it will see it, because somebody else will have known from your school.
No, but it's a corrosive type of lung
Well, I still
disease.
worry about when you move those asbestos things in the garden.
I didn't move them. We got people in especially to handle them. So sad, music lessons, Vanessa Wilde have lost ground in face of SATs. Whoa, interesting you should say that. Watch Ken Robinson.
Yeah, please everybody watch this. Go to YouTube and watch Ken Robinson's Schools Kill Creativity.
Jill Lister, my dad died of asbestosis.
Horrible.
Yeah. It's horrible.
Kath
Please,
Basil,
in my worst hours, I worry that's what I've got in my worst.
No, don't, because he's going to have a day of hypochondria. It's all right.
Kath,
stop. Kath Brazel, thank you so much. Look, she said, has everyone voted? Is our link underneath? Please vote for either Confessions of a Modern Parent or How to Stay Married So Far for the Listener's Choice Awards. And the link is underneath this. Morning, Keeks.
Morning, Kiki.
Is underneath this live. We'd really, really appreciate it if you did. Just imagine, I mean, we've got lots of followers. We could actually get nominated if we can get you all on our side.
Kathleen Langley, can we give a shout out to her beautiful first grandbubba, Roma, born on the 18th
Another
of March.
Roma. I love Roma.
Roma.
Happy birthday to you.
A big
Happy
shout
birthday
out.
to you. Happy birthday, dear Roma.
for the
March
18th of
18th,
March.
8
And I
pound
hope
4
technology means that your
ounces.
grandmother can still play this back to you and it means something one day.
Grandpapa, welcome.
Just think, weird to think that in like 16 years'
Oh,
time,
Claire
this
Ross
will
Reed's
be
voted
analogue.
6 times. Thank you, Claire Ross Reed.
Oh, wow, cool. They're probably, you know what, the British Broad Podcast, whatever awards, are probably looking at their system going, why the fuck is this one getting so many?
Well, I
It's
hope
you
so.
lot.
Come on, guys. Come on. You know we'll film it all. You know we'll make a great vlog of it if we end up at those awards.
Oh, look, you should win.
Mark
It's
can wear
authentic
Spanx.
and it's
I know,
authentic
I
and
know,
real.
I know,
Thanks,
I know.
Rose.
I've got a great one. If we get nominated and we have to go to the awards, Mark will have to wear a pair of Spanx.
What are Spanx? What do you mean Spanx?
Spanx, the things you have to wear underneath.
What, under a suit?
Oh, it's so uncomfortable.
Why would I do that?
Because I don't want to wear Spanx, and girls always have to
I
wear
don't
Spanx.
have as much to keep in. Do I? My stomach
Did you
going.
hear that?
My stomach going. Don't
Janet
do it.
Sawyer, shout out. Janet Sawyer. How do you vote, Rashida? Underneath.
Underneath here, there's a link.
Right underneath here, there's a link.
Yeah. There's
Anyone
a sort
wanting to
of
vote
underneath
right
everything. You
underneath.
probably wonder why do we keep pointing down there, and on your screen you're going, well, I can't see it. There's 2 little arrows, one pointing up, one pointing down. If you press on it, it's like a drop-down menu. It will expand the
Right under the
information.
picture where we are.
Yeah.
Velvet Vicky
There isn't cooking
waiting.
today, Vicky. I'm afraid there isn't cooking today.
Velvet Vicky, yeah, we can't do Wednesdays anymore.
Can I just have
I
a
miss
quick-
you talking to me, sniff, sniff. Velvet Vicky waiting. Hello, we're talking to you.
So yeah, there's not much other news really in knocking about other than schools struggling. You don't want to read about Madeleine McCann. It's so sad. Heavy rain to lash Britain today, but sizzling heat just round the corner.
Oh,
How many
God.
times
Global
do we
warming.
hear that?
I'm so
How many
scared.
times do we hear these headlines from the Mirror and the Express? It's beyond yawn.
No, but the British public are endlessly fascinated with the weather. Do you remember when I did that weather programme? And I was like, who's going to watch this? And it was really rubbish programme and it got such good
There
views.
is something here about there's lots of advice about the fact that there are going to be all sorts of riots if they don't
my
lift
God, what's
coronavirus
this?
restrictions. UK must prepare for riots as anger grows over restrictions. But restrictions are being lifted.
Says Sage Professor. No, read this. I didn't know about
Police
this.
and the government are being urged to prepare now for the risk of serious public disorder on the scale of the 2011 riots.
No.
I remember those. They were bad in London.
Particularly if curbs on freedom have to be reimposed.
Right. Professor Clifford Stock predicted a tinderbox from inequality, anger at the police, enforcement of restrictions, and lingering anger over the
Well, the
dominant
fact that
claims of
restrictions are pretty impossible too.
Yeah, trouble would escalate if localised. This is all hypothetical, by the way. Let's just stress that. This is all hypothetical.
Written by one of the Sage
Yeah.
scientists, right? Is that right?
Yeah.
They're saying that this could happen.
Yeah, but there are so many things that could happen. A meteorite could hit the planet next week.
I think that's kind of
I think
exciting.
I think
to
you're
happen.
totally giving everyone the bloody idea.
Yeah.
Let's not even talk about it.
Let's not talk about
Sod
it.
that shit.
No,
I,
we don't
that's
need
where
to
the
know
news
about
flow is ludicrous. News flow. Don't know. Hey, everyone, give us a thumbs up. Come on, guys, give us a thumbs
No,
up.
because they do it on there. You have to hit the thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up
They do-
under the screen.
They
there.
do,
I
that's
think
so
it's there.
cute. Yesterday we
There.
said this and
Hit the
everyone
thumbs up.
went, like, did the little emoji. It was so cute. It was
Yeah.
so cute. All my friends
stomach.
that know you, that you know, like my friends like Lee and Lisa and everyone,
Yay.
they always say to us, don't they, you have got
Such
the
a lovely,
nicest followers of anyone they've... It really is amazing. It's true.
I'm going to say something bigger than that. I feel like collectively you're my best friend.
Oh.
Seriously. Who's scratching?
I'm not scratching. Who's
Oh.
scratching?
Oh. Who's scratching?
Why do you go, oh? It's a bit weird, Mark.
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, Leslie. Hello, Gabrielle. Hello, Gailey. Hello, Julie. Hello, B. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Carla. Hello, Tracy. Hello, Ellie. Janine. Helen.
Nice
Melissa.
photo track. Nice people.
Courtney.
Absolutely.
Dolly Day. Dance going so fast. Julie Neary. Civic. Claire
Slow it
Ross.
down for you. There's Leo.
Sarah W. Otik. Check out Leo's drawings at the moment. They're lovely
Thanks,
on her
Leo.
Instagram. Leo Vibe Feeler. Yeah, Louise Jones. We're all going to have to live
Richard
with it like we do the flu. Oh, yeah, what do you think about this, guys? Do you think we're all still scared? I know that. And we're all like, but all the countries that have lifted lockdown, they're kind of just getting on with their lives now.
Yeah.
And there's not a massive second wave anywhere.
Well, I'd like to correct you there.
Okay.
They
Correct me.
are reporting an increase in various states of America. I don't know if Judy Phillips is here to potentially corroborate this, or anyone else in America. I'm hearing in certain, not states, but in certain counties in California and in certain counties elsewhere. I just read somewhere today that a couple of the numbers were a little bit worrying, like an increase of 40% on last week. I can't remember, 2 or 3 states were listed in America, counties within states. And I know that there is an uptick. But I think here's the thing. I think the way we're going to have to get used to this is not to get hysterical when there is a little bit of a wave up. I think there's necessarily going to have to be a little bit of a wave up. And I just think we need to kind of be able to look sort of like in Monsters, Inc. Fall on it and zap it.
Yeah, well, that's what they're saying, aren't they? When there's a little flare up, then we'll deal with it. Becky Hicks, I found your YouTube at a dark time and you've kept my mind off everything. If I'm struggling, I put on one of your videos. Becky.
Oh, sweetie.
Oh,
All right,
we
Becky.
love that. Isabel Staines, I'm just so scared of someone I love who is elderly or ill getting it. This is the thing.
I agree.
But Isabel, with that, and we are exactly the same, you know,
Shout out Katie Johnston. Go on.
part of why I was so hysterical at the beginning was because I was so scared of giving it to my mum and dad. Even more so my dad, I think, because he's got so many underlying. But we cannot stop life because of that. So I don't think, I was saying this to you the other day, wasn't it? I don't think I'll ever hug my mum and dad again unless I've just had a test.
I don't think so.
No, unless I've just had a test and it tells me I haven't got it. So we're just going to have to find a way that we still live life, but we see our elderly, we see our people, but we keep that 2 metre distance. We keep the social distancing. You know, in Japan, they had such a low rate for one simple fact. They don't shake hands. They bow.
Yeah, that was an interesting fact, that. I like that. Let's all just bow. I'm going to start
So
curtsying.
if you think about that and how we're going to get back to having our lives back, is that is probably what we're going to have to... We'll probably never shake hands again. Well, until there's a vaccine.
I don't particularly want to.
Yeah. And so I'm going to go out. I am going to let my children play with other children. I'm going to just gradually do all that stuff, but I'm going to keep the social distancing from strangers and from elderly or...
I'm definitely going to curtsy. I think that's
curtsy.
the way forward.
Why don't we all start
curtsy?
That's a good idea.
Welcome, Caroline Turner.
Welcome, Caroline
I'm
Turner,
gonna
to the family
curtsy
guests.
to everyone I meet.
Do me a nice curtsy now.
Okay, I'll do one
Show me
now.
how you're going to meet me.
If I met you, I'd be like...
Oh, no. No, try and find a more manly curtsy.
All right.
Oh, that's nice.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah?
Forsooth.
Forsooth,
We
thou
better go.
art
We've
the
got a
apple of
hell
thine
of a lot to
eye.
It's so nice. We could just sit here just chatting
The
for ages.
moon is held upon a raiment of beauty and
A nod
sheer
is
delight.
more hygienic, says Joe Hill. A nod. You know, so if you think about that, if you think about Japan's numbers of no, and they think it was just down to that simple... I mean, they're also a very healthy nation. So the other thing is that we have to do is we have to stay healthy. We have to take our vitamin D. You have to get lots of sleep. You have to eat well, fruits and veg. You have to look after your immune system and social distance from people you don't know.
Yeah.
That's how we're probably going to live.
And I'm going to curtsy my way through life now. All the way through life.
Epsington, shielders will be forgotten about and just shut away. No, we will not let that happen. Shielders cannot be.
No, they won't.
I mean, shielders have been told they can go out now and they can meet a friend in the garden, all of that. It is about the social distancing, not touching each other, not sharing spit.
I've always thought shaking hands is a bit disgusting anyway. You never know where they've put their
It's a
hand
weird
minutes
thing
before.
when you actually think about it.
Yeah.
It is a weird thing.
No thanks. Even a salute's better.
It's the same in the Middle East, you know. They don't shake hands, really.
No, well, no. But they're
I
far
wonder
more
what their
huggy,
numbers
aren't
are
they?
like.
Yeah. I wonder if it is about our welcomes.
They do this.
Oh.
They do this.
Oh, there you go.
And touch the
Doff
chest, which
thy
I
cap.
really like.
Michelle
I
Stanley,
really
doff
like-
thy cap. I like that.
Yeah.
Howdy, sir.
Yeah, I've got to find something because what I do is whenever I go to lose women, I do this, which is really bad. Maybe I should do that. What about doing this when you see
That's
somebody?
quite cool. That's Black Panther.
What about doing this? Is that
Wakanda.
a nice way to meet people?
Well, yeah, but people are going to wonder what the hell you're doing.
Well, does it look like a heart?
Not really.
How do I make
A
it
little
look
bit.
like a heart?
Well, it does. Well, I mean, that is what you do to look like. For some reason, your fingers don't look like a heart. They
Oh
look
my
like
god, I can't do a heart.
sort of looks like a donut.
What's wrong with me?
All right, guys, we'll see you tonight
So,
for
guys,
the quiz.
8 o'clock for the quiz. Have a really good day.
And thanks, guys, for helping with the questions. AJB and which I think is Andrea. Is that right? And
Velvet Vicky waiting. I know
Grania
you've had a really hard time.
and
She's
Claire.
been shielding.
Yeah. Got my stomach.
Sending you lots of love. Join the quiz tonight, Velvet Vicky.
Lots of love, guys.
Doff your hat.
Doffing our hat.
Sending you a heart. Social distance love.
Bye, guys.
Oh, maybe I'll just do it like that.
Just do it like